Hi everyone, my name is Brazar Siddharth. Today date is 17th May 2022. Today's topic is exception handling. Exception handling in Java. The exception handling in Java is one of the powerful mechanism to handle the runtime error so that the normal flow of the application can be maintained. Exception handling in Java is one of the effective means to handle runtime errors so that the regular flow of the application can be preserved. In Java, exception handling is mechanism to handle runtime errors such as class number of found exception, IOE exception, SQL exception, remote exception, etc. The exception is an unwanted and or unaccepted event which occurs during the execution of the program, that is runtime program. When the exception occurs within a method, it creates an object. The object is called as exception object that contains information about the exception such as the time and description of the exception and the state of the program. As when exception occur, how programmer handles an exception. The customized exception handling in Java, exception handling with the named as the keywords try, catch, throws, in and finally. In finally, in that there is how like the program statement. If you uh, then rate of exception is contained when try block. If exception is the try block, if it is in which the then your code is an exception is to the Java runtime exception system to normally throw exception. The generated exception are automatically thrown by the Java runtime system to manually throw an exception. Use of the keyword throw. Any exception that is thrown out of the method must be specified as such by the throws clauses. Any code that uh, absolutely must be after a try block completes the put in finally block. Types of exception that defines several types of exception, that is relieves in various of in the types of exception in which user defined exception and built exception, in which checked and unchecked exception. In hierarchy of exception classes, the Java line throwable classes is root of class Java exception hierarchy in thread to subclasses exception in error of the hierarchy of Java exception, in which unchecked exception and checked exception and unchecked. Checked in that SQL exception and IO exception. SQL exception in which the database management, in which error the by the by the error needs to try try to the uh, try to the burst the block, in which uh, checked and unchecked exception, and third is error, and in which exception is handled, in which of uh, the classes are inherit. The classes are that can directly inherit the throwable class exception, runtime exception, and error thrown known as checked exception. For example, IO exception and SQL exception, in which second is unchecked exception. The classes that inherit the runtime exception are known as unchecked exception. For example, arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, array index of bound exception. Unchecked exceptions are unchecked, checked, compile runtime and runtime error. And in which third is error. Error is irreparable, in which some example of the error out of memory error and virtual machine error in essential error, in which that of the error to handle the five five keywords in which try and try catch and try catch and finally and throwable. Try is try catch in which the error in which the uh, to the in that finally is used to the error is recoverable to the error in solve the resolution of the error. Thank you.